moment of the beta distribution second kind. So let's find out mu r dash is equal to expectation of x raised to r, which is equal to 0 to infinity x raised to r f of x dx. Now that is equal to 0 to infinity x raised to r. You write that over here instead of f of x. I hope you all know that what is beta 2 distribution, the density function of a beta 2 distribution. So that is 1 by beta pq x raised to p minus 1 divided by 1 plus x raised to p plus q dx, right, which is equal to 1 by beta pq integral 0 to infinity. I am just taking this x raised to r inside and I am going to club this with x raised to p minus 1, so that I get x raised to p plus r minus 1 divided by 1 plus x raised to p plus q dx. Then I just took the 1 by beta pq outside since that was a constant. Okay, so till here I hope that is clear. Now I am going to apply a transformation before moving further forward. So by applying a transformation, what I am going to do is I am going to put u, another variable, u is equal to x divided by x plus 1. Now, when x is equal to 0, so this, in the step before, you know that x is the random variable that we are taking into consideration, and the limits of the random variable x is 0 to infinity. So, since when we are applying a transformation over here, and when we put u is equal to x by x plus 1, the limits also will change naturally. So, when x is equal to 0, in this case, u is equal to 0 itself. But when x is equal to infinity, that is the upper limit, then u is equal to 1. And then you have to find out what du by dx. I am going to differentiate this u with respect to x, so that I get, so you know, I hope you all know what is your u, x by x plus 1. And this you are going to differentiate with respect to x, so that I get x plus 1 into 1 minus x into 1 divided by x plus 1 the whole square, which is equal to 1 by 1 plus x the whole square. So du by dx is equal to what? 1 by 1 plus x the whole square. Hence dx is equal to 1 plus x square into du. To find x in terms of u, what you have to do is what? U is equal to x by 1 plus x, which implies what is the value of x from this? Yeah, do some calculations, you will get u by 1 minus u. So certain things that you have to keep in mind is the value of u over here, which is the value of x over here. What is x? U by 1 minus u. The limits. Then dx should be equal to what? 1 plus x the whole square multiplied by du. And of course u is equal to, instead of u we are taking this, yeah. So this is okay, so this value, that is x is equal to u by 1 minus u. Now what I am going to do is I am going to apply 1, 2, 3, all these three things in your final, from there we stopped over here. That is mu r dash is equal to 1 by beta pq integral 0 to infinity. This term I am going to apply all these three things over here. R dash is equal to 1 by beta pq. Now you can see I have changed the limits from what? Yes, now it is from 0 to 1. Then earlier it was from 0 to infinity. So and I have also changed all the x values. Instead of x, we have written the whole thing in terms of u. So in the numerator I get u by 1 minus u the whole raised to p plus r minus 1 divided by 1 plus u by 1 minus u the whole raised to p plus q multiplied by 1 plus u by 1 minus u the whole square du. Instead of dx I have written there as du. Okay, now that is equal to, now what I am going to do is take the numerator. Now in the numerator the next step is what? In the numerator you have u by 1 minus u the whole raised to p plus r minus 1. So instead of writing like this, I just wrote it as u raised to p plus r minus 1 divided by 1 minus u raised to p plus r minus 1. I hope that is fine with you. Then, so that is the thing with the numerator. Now what about the denominator? Now in the denominator you have 1 plus u by 1 minus u. Take the LCM, you get 1 minus u plus 1. So there you get 1 by 1 minus u the whole raised to pq. Okay, so this is the denominator, something divided by 1 by the denominator, that is what you will get. So when you take it to the take it to the numerator, now you have 1 minus u raised to p plus q. Just work this out and you will get the answer as 1 minus u raised to p plus q. So your denominator is now here as the numerator. Okay, now this part. Now the third term, that is 1 plus u by 1 minus u the whole square. Again take the LCM, 1 minus u plus u divided by 1 minus u. Okay, so what you will get, 1 by 1 minus u the whole square du. Now coming towards the third step, then yes, coming towards the third step, a lot of things are clubbed together. The numerator is written as itself, as it is. The denominator over here, now this is clubbed with the numerator 1 minus u raised to p plus q. So when you club, what will you get? Yeah, q plus q minus r, actually it is q minus r plus 1, but since you have 1 minus u over here in the denominator, the power of this is what? When it is taken to the numerator, it is minus 2. Simple calculation, you will get the numerator as q minus r minus 1. So now I'm not going to detailedly show how this turns into 1 minus q the whole raised to q, 1 minus u the whole raised to q minus r minus 1. I'm just leaving it to you so that you can find out the answer. Okay, now after that what I get is 1 by beta pq multiplied by, now this term, now this over here, it is a form of what? A beta function, right? So it is a form of beta function, so usually you get it as what? Yeah, instead of p plus r there was only p, but here it is p plus r. So how can you write that? Now 1 by beta pq, this is the beta integral as I said, multiplied by beta into p plus r, comma q minus r. Okay, earlier you might have studied it as p minus 1 and q minus 1, right? So instead of that it is p plus r and q minus r, fine. Which is equal to, how will you write the beta function? How can you expand it? Beta pq, what is beta pq? Beta pq is actually gamma p into gamma q divided by gamma p plus q. But in this case, what is it? Take the reciprocal. Yes, gamma p plus q divided by gamma p into gamma q multiplied by, what about this? Gamma p plus r into gamma q minus r divided by gamma p plus q, and this is your what? Mu r dash. Now this you have to keep in mind. Now with this, with the help of this, we are going to find out our mean and variance. Now we know that mean is equal to what? Mu 1 dash, that is equal to x of expectation of x, which is equal to, now you all know that your mu r dash, the rth row moment you have found out. So in that you have to substitute r is equal to 1 in order to get your expectation of x. So expectation of x is equal to what? Gamma p plus r, instead of p plus r it is p plus 1, gamma q minus 1 divided by gamma p gamma q. Just expand it, make some adjustments over here so that some terms will get cancelled and you will get the answer as p by q minus 1. Next you will have to find out the variance. Variance is mu2. Mu2 is equal to mu2 dash minus mu1 dash the whole square. Already you have found this part, that is the second part is already over here. Next you have to find out mu2 dash. Mu2 dash is equal to what? Gamma p plus 2 into gamma q minus 2 divided by gamma p into gamma q, which is equal to, again make some adjustments, you will get an answer. Yeah. Here after all the mathematical calculations, I got p by q minus 2 into q minus 1. What I did is I substituted this value in over here. Okay, so that I get an answer like this for the variance. Now this one, if you simplify it more, you will get an answer.